Good afternoon, class, teachers. Sensei Banks here, Police Athletic League. Today we will be working a recap of last week's class. We worked Taikyoku Kata 1 through 12. We'll do a review, then we will add on, see how far we get today. So, are you ready? Feet together. Read. On guard. So Taikyoku Kata 1 through 12 will count. Eventually, you want to do this kata without counting. You want it to become muscle memory. But right now, what we want to do is associate each move with a number until we get ourselves familiar with what we're doing here. So, let's go. Step back with the left foot. Look over the left shoulder. High block. Head block. Step. Punch. Look over your right shoulder. Come back around, high block, step, punch. Look to your left side, come up, step, punch, punch, punch. Let me back up a little bit. Then you take your left foot, take it behind your right foot, you turn in almost a complete circle. Then you stop. High block. Step. Punch. Come back around with your right foot. Do the exact same thing. Block. Step. Punch. Back up. Okay, let's do it again. Now let's add a number to it. Let's start associating each move with a number. Then we'll add on. I know you guys are really sharp, so we probably won't be working on this too long. We'll be moving on to something else. But right now, I know you guys are very capable of doing this. So we go 1 through 12. Then we add 13, 14, 15, and 16. I think we can do that today. So, on guard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Back up. One more time, then we'll build. That's the whole premise behind this, is to build and build and build. We have to lay that good solid foundation so we can have something to build on. From this point on, we'll be going forward because that foundation is being laid. And that's just like it is in anything that you do in life. You have to have a good, solid foundation to put your future on. And usually if you have that good, solid foundation, you put your future on that, then things usually work out pretty good for you. So that's what we're doing here, laying that foundation. On guard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. One more time. Now we're going to add. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, on this part, my back is to you, but what we did on that line coming down, what numbers was that? 5, 6, 7, and 8, I believe. You're doing the exact same thing going back the opposite way. So you step, high rising block, punch, punch, and punch. So basically, watching my back, my front is doing the exact same thing. Here, here, here. It's doing the exact same thing. Unfortunately, we don't have all of the great state-of-the-art equipment, so you can have all these different angles and different things like that, but we can make it with what we have. So, on guard, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, there we go, 13, step, 14, step, 15, step, 16, good work, good work. One more time. On guard. I may need to talk to Peter about getting like $1 million worth of equipment because I'm really beginning to like this video thing. So let's go. Okay, class. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, you guys are really sharp, so today we're going to do 16, 17, and 18. The same thing that we did going down the line, we're doing the exact same thing coming up the line. So now you take your left foot here, half circle, block, and punch. And we'll stop right there. Excuse me, let's go through it one more time, and then we'll move forward. Okay? So, and I challenge every PE teacher that's watching this, I challenge you to get on the floor, start moving, start learning some of these things, and I promise you, it'll really make you feel good. Just expanding yourself, getting up, moving, and just doing something a little different. So, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Here we go. Step. 17, 18. Good work. On guard. As far as Taikyoku Kata go, that's as far as we're going today. Now I want to move into, what do I want to move into? Oh yeah, I remember now. Sometimes when you get a little older, you have a tendency to forget, but man, if you stand there long enough, I promise you to come back to you. Okay, so now what I want to work on is angle steps. Last week we went angle steps 1 through 4, and I promised you guys angle steps 1 through 6, but for some reason I cut it short. I don't know why, but today we'll definitely cover that material. So, we're going back to Taikyoku. Some people may wonder, what does Taikyoku mean? Taikyoku is really a universal kata in just about every Japanese martial arts system. And you'll see the expression of it performed in different ways. Taikyoku usually mean the beginning or the basics of something. So all of these moves that you guys are seeing are really basic moves that's put into an H pattern. Everything that you guys see Sensei Muse do is in these forms. The blocks, with the exception of the middle level inward and outward blocks. Everything else that you see him perform is in this particular form, because it's very important that you lay that foundation and you lay it on with your basic technique. So hopefully you guys understand Taikyoku a little bit clearer based off of that information. So now what we're going to do is work angle steps. Angle steps is simply foot movement. You can't stay stationary in the process of defending or whatever you need to do, you have to be moving. So that's why we are working angle steps. There's 10 basic angles in this particular series of angle steps. So hands up, get them up. Not up here, we're not in a stick up, but you got to be able to put them right here. And it's very important in the martial arts that you understand that if you're ever in a defensive situation, and I really hope that you're not, you cannot defend yourself with your hands down here. So we practice with our hands up in case you have to block or whatever. I know that's kind of fancy and you guys don't know all that stuff, but just the premise behind putting your hands up is to be able to defend yourself in the event. So, angle steps, 1 through 6. So we're going to step up the angle to the left, then we'll step up the angle to the right. Then we'll step back the angle forward, step back, 3, I'm sorry. Man, there I go, making mistakes. Then we'll go to number 4, okay. And then we'll add 6. So angle step 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 5, the angle, it looks as if I'm stepping straight to you, but I'm actually stepping off slightly the angle. That's 5. Then my next angle look like I'm stepping straight back. But if you pay real close attention, you'll notice I'm slightly stepping off of the line that I'm on. That's 6. Then I come back. So each move, you come back, you reset. So angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, angle 6. Okay, so what I want to do now is put all of this together and make it more of a rhythmic movement. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because you don't want to get used to being stagnant. Stagnant, when I say stagnant, this is what I mean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what we call stagnant movement. What we want to do is get you guys used to moving with an urgency. That means something needs to go ahead and happen, and it needs to happen right now. So with a rhythmic movement, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's go one more time. Let's go slow. And this will be your homework for next week, because from 1 through 6, we'll start adding 7, 8, 9, 10. After we get 7, 8, 9, 10, you get your feet work together. We'll start adding hand work to the footwork, and that way you can see where everything comes together. But again, laying that foundation is very important. So one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On guard. Good. So today we worked Taikyoku Kata 1 through 16, I think. 1 through 16. Taikyoku moves. Man, there I go, man. I'm getting ahead of myself. Angle steps, 1 through 6. We intend to keep building and building and building until you guys get all of this material, and hopefully we can continue to send material to you. I want to thank you for allowing us the opportunity, even through video, to share our martial arts experience with you guys. I know right now it's kind of tough, but remember, don't forget, it's very important. Everybody put your ear up. I want you to hear this. We're in this together. Until next week, on guard, fit together, read, on guard. Have a great day, everybody.